the button. It's all good. All right, shalom, shalom. All right, I'll bring a little closer. All right, before we get started, we want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. All right, double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Back at it again. We out here another Saturday, prophesying the downfall of this place. All right, and you know, what is it, November the 11th? I'm sorry, the 8th. November the 8th, 2025. We're roughly 37, 38 days into this government shutdown, right? Next Tuesday we'll make 42 days, right? So again, you know, we're seeing the effects of it, all right? Matter of fact, somebody can hold Ecclesiastes 12, and then you can get that in, what is that, Revelation about a nourishment. Yep. Because this place is going out of business, all right? The economy is withering away. The only thing that's keeping this economy up and about is this AI. You know, it's really shit that's not real is the only thing that's keeping this thing propped up. You know, you can go ahead with that. Whoever you got that Ecclesiastes. You start at the top.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not."
And that's why we have been coming out on the highways and hedges and prophesying and trying to, warn our people before the evil days approach. So for some of us, we heard that calling and we were moved. And that might have been 2 years ago, might have been 5 years ago, it might have been 10 years ago, it might have been 15 years ago, 25 years ago. But when that calling comes, you got to answer because you are moved with the fear of the Lord of the evil days that are approaching. And we're really in the evil days. Okay? We're really in Isaiah 32. We're in that time. These women are rising up. Okay? You keep going with that.
All right, continuing on. It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh.
Yep. Because see, the Lord gives all of us that grace period, a period to what? Build our faith up, build ourselves up. Because see, as much as I always say this even in my own mind, as much as I would have loved for this end to have come 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? I wasn't ready. Every bit of time that goes by, you get stronger, you get more faith, you get more knowledge, you gain more skills, you know, and you just keep going, you get better. That's what the evil day is not drawing, and the Lord keeping it away. As it says in Revelation, the 7th chapter, to the Lord seal his elect. He's holding back the winds of destruction. Right? You keep going.
Continuing on. It says, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yep.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened.
And all of the wisdom of this place is failing. All of the knowledge, everything, what was once a thing that worked is failing. This is why the older generations are withering away, because their advice and their knowledge and their approach to life is dead. You know, this is why a lot of young people are enraged with older people, because it's like, man, listen, man, you got me walking in the, you know, think about jobs, right? Scripture say in Isaiah the 19th chapter that there should be no work for the head or the tail. But then you got these old people that'll tell you what? You need to walk into the job, go get a paper application. They're still in paper application mind frame. I didn't even realize I had my headphones still in. But that information, all that wisdom, everything that this world was based on and built on, it ain't working no more. Okay? The wisdom of women. Hey, let's talk about, like, even with these women. The wisdom, older, I'll say it like this, right? Women that are Gen X women, right? Women that are roughly 44, 45 and up, but not in their late 50s. You get what 144, I'll praise you, about Shemi Chef, right? That group of women, they were taught, hey, go to the system, get pregnant, have a baby, and if you struggling, just go get pregnant, go have a baby. So when you go have the baby, you can go to the government, You can go get public assistance. That was pushed on that generation real heavy. And we're seeing the effects of it. See, it wasn't just one day that everybody just decided that the government was the place to lean on. 100 years ago, our forefathers didn't trust this government. So what happened in between 100 years and today that made it where these people are just like, daddy, help us? That was deception. That was the wisdom. Matter of fact, I know I got scriptures we holding. Can you go to Habakkuk 2? When it says that the wisdom, a woe unto you that putteth a bottle, that's what I want.
I think that's Habakkuk 2 and 15.
Yes, sir. Okay, because this devil has put a lot of terrible wisdom and knowledge in you people's heads, and it's failing you. See, you really believe that that America's economy was too big to fail. That was Babylon wisdom, Babylonian wine. That's what the scriptures say. They're drunk, but not of a strong drink. Whoever got it, you can go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. On their
nakedness. Is that literal, figuratively, a person walking around and you seeing them butt-ass naked? No. That's them not having a covering. They're not having any wisdom. True wisdom. And it's failing these people. The fact that these colleges are still full of students tells you that people are drunk not with wine. Right? These should be empty at this point.
Yeah.
But you know what? Go ahead.
Any aspiration, like even entertainment industry, acting, trying to be the next Hollywood superstar. You're being replaced with AI.
Yes.
It's going to be pretty soon before these rappers get replaced with AI.
They already are.
Yeah.
A lot of your music on your playlist, on your Spotify and Tidal, it's already AI artists. You just don't know it. Because think about it. If you're listening to your headphones in and music is coming by, you'll think it's a new artist. You don't know every new artist. You hear a new song, you don't know, oh, that's a human. You don't know that right now. So all of this is failing. You keep going in that Ecclesiastes. Did you get that in Habakkuk?
I'll read it again.
No, you don't have to. You can go back to Ecclesiastes. We finish it off and we'll keep moving.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. It's like your verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. And in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong man shall bow.
Read that again. Let's go into that. Go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Now, keepers of the house, will you go into the etymology, look up the etymology of the word, look up the Greek word. That's what I'm looking for economy. You can just Google search it or whatever, just to confirm what I'm saying here. Okay? Because the keepers of the house, why he's getting it is the economy, the economists. You remember if you're of a certain age, you probably took this class in school, home economics. You took home economics. Okay, that's a part of your economy. See? So we're going to prove the word to you that the word economy means housekeeper or something to that extent.
Yes, this is the AI overview. It says the Greek word for economy is oikovia.
Okomeo or something like that. Yep.
Oh, Salaki. Okonomia.
Okay.
Which literally translates to household management.
Household management. That's what the word economy literally means. It means household management. So read that again in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Again, when you're dealing with the Bible, a lot of biblical prophecy deals with economic situations. That's how we know that an economy is coming to an end. See, 100 years ago, or let's not go 100 years. Let's go 75 years ago, America was in its prime.
Yeah.
The Roaring 20s. That was peak America. We're not in peak America anymore.
Right.
We're long beyond, we're in the shadow, as the scriptures say, the shadow, woe unto you that trusted in the shadow of Egypt. Well, that Egypt is America. Y'all trust in the shadow of what it was. Y'all trust in back in the. That's why everybody's always in that back in the day talk. Go ahead, of course.
You're saying everybody's reminiscing about the good old days. Well, the middle class is basically finished, man. It tells you in Revelation 13 that that's another scripture about economics, about the mark of the beast. It tells you rich or poor. So there's no middle class in that time frame.
That's right.
You're either rich or you're either poor.
That's right.
And people are having a problem related to that. I see a lot of scoffers on the comment board saying the pay sucks, this and that. Well, a lot of you people are suffering and you can't deal with reality, man.
That's the fact. You can say whatever you want to say about whatever we have to say, but that doesn't change the fact that just what in Gwinnett County, which is not too far from us, they had a food bank the other day, and the line was 3+ hours.
Wow.
And that's going to only increase. See, at a certain point, you guys don't watch. They don't watch the local news with Fred Blankenship or whatever your local news anchor, and you be cursing out the TV. You don't curse him out.
Right.
When he's on the news telling you, hey man, the flights are going to be canceled. Hey, this motherfucker here.
Right.
Y'all don't do that.
Right.
We're just simply reporting the news and tying it into the scriptures. Okay? You keep going with that Ecclesiastes.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Who's the keepers of the house? The economists. That's your government. That's your officials. That's all of these different individuals. That's the whole structure that keeps the house together. And they're trembling. Keep going.
If I may.
Of course.
Keeper, it goes into Shamar, which means guard, observe, give heed, have charge of.
Mm-hmm.
Keep watch, ward, protect, save life.
See, a lot of you don't even understand basic, a breakdown of government systems and structures. So you don't understand there's a department for all of this.
Right.
You have a department of security, a department of economics, a department of defense, a department of medicine. You have all of these departments of which are set up through the government to what? Keep, to shamar, watch, to keep an eye on the system. All right? You keep going.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease.
The strong men shall bow. A lot of you men, you're already quivering. Yeah. These men, they're losing their strength because why? Their whole strength, their whole everything is based off of this system. The credit system, their job, all of that shit is based off of something that can be taken away from you that they have built themselves up in. So as this place is being deflated, what do you think is happening to them? They're being deflated. Yeah. You think these mighty men are quivering because these women aren't even starving and they're already giving them hell. You know how many arguments I done heard in my neighborhood just in 1 week?
Damn. Yeah. You was just mentioning something like that.
You understand how many relationships have broken up in just a week because the scare of all of this government assistance going away? These niggas are stressed.
Right.
You got something to say?
Yeah, the scriptures say there'll be many that lost their wits because of women.
Mm-hmm.
So, the brother Kasai has mentioned something to me. I told him this week in my neighborhood, they had a domestic situation.
See?
There's going to be a lot more domestic situations just over the with the lack of bread, but it hasn't even got to that point yet.
It's just the stress, just the your mind having to wrap itself around all of these things and you fighting it. So instead of just accepting it, they going at each other. Yeah. They, like I'm telling you, I asked the spirit, hey, you want alone in my neighborhood? I'm looking at a window. It's like 6 niggas in the. You mother bitch. I'm like, damn. I'm like, the stamp's already off. It got these people.
Right.
That's where we are. Yeah. The mighty men is what?
Bow themselves and grinding, and the grinders cease.
Oh, the grinding is ceasing. That's unemployment. That's businesses going out of business. Businesses going out of business. Yeah. That's all around us. Most of these buildings are empty. Most of these companies are already on the brink of going out of business. How many people have lost jobs just this year alone? Especially Eve.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot, the so-called black woman is the face of losing a job this year.
Right.
She's been talking shit about everybody having, you gotta have this kind of job. You gotta have this kind of job.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and then you go to work and you go put some gas in your car. You see a bunch of men going to work, man. You know, you women was talking, oh, I need a man making 6 figures. You know, and you lost your 6-figure job. So the tables are gonna turn. You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
All these retail jobs, all these bullshit ass jobs is dissipating. They're vaporizing. Okay, you keep going. If you got something?
I got some out there.
Okay, keep going.
Kind of continuing on, it says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those
few what? Few jobs.
Yeah.
Few jobs. All right, that's what that's speaking about. That's how we would know that we're in the times. Yeah. Isaiah 19 tells us that there would be no work for the head or the tail. Yeah. That means a lack of employment, a lack of jobs, a lack of all that shit. Okay? All prophesied within the scriptures. Like I say, when Clark Howard when Clark Howard comes on the TV and tells you you should be worried about some shit, you don't be looking at the screen like, hey, this motherfucker here, man. Right. I hate this motherfucker. Hey, man, you, man. We doing the very same thing Clark Howard, Don Lemon, all of these different niggas do on the TV. We're just reporting the news. You mad at me because we telling you that your airports are closing down. But we've been telling you that. Yeah. Any more to that?
It says, and those that look out the window be darkened.
That's right. Out of business signs covering up the window so you can't see. It's just a skeleton of a building. Yeah. But then you get deceived by Esau because you always see some construction site happening. Oh, shit is being built up. Shit is growing. You know, they think that's all deception, man. This is actually an economic concept that they're doing right in front of us that people believe is real. Just building shit. The idea of building is that, okay, that building right there, it took 1,000 construction workers. That means 1,000 people had a job. That means you had to buy supplies. That means the idea of it all is to stimulate the economy. But this economy, as the scriptures say, it's only but so many times you can hit a dead nigga with the sheep. That's what America is right now. It's literally, niggas just hit that bitch again. Do it. You know how people get hysterical in the ER room? Hit it again. Yeah. They just trying to like bring this dead body back. You got something go with it?
Yeah, I got one. This is since you're speaking about us reporting the news. This is 2 Timothy 4 and verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry.
Yep, you got it.
Now the word I wanted to get is evangelist. I think it's evangelistas. Yeah. Let me let Esau play it, say it. Oh shoot, I'm back. Here you go.
Strong's G 2099. Evangelistes.
Evangelistes. This is a G 2099. It says, a bringer of good tidings. Are we not preaching the gospel, which is the good news for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Israelite foreigners? It says an evangelist, the name given to the New Testament heralds of salvation through Yahweh Shai who are not apostles. So we're spiritual heralds. We're giving you what's going to happen. All right, we're going to give you the future end time prophecy. So, but like the scriptures say, am I therefore become an enemy because I tell you the truth? Ooh. A lot of people can't deal.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, you deal with it by alcohol, drugs, mukbangs, whatever fleshly desires you want to do. You fulfill it through your lust, and here it is. You got ample time. You got grace period to get it right. But then you want the same old two-step. You want this. The scriptures say the venture shall fail.
Yep.
You want that. A lot of people. You want to go back to the 1990s, and that's why you see. That's what you see on YouTube. I seen something of these basketball guys, man. They going back to they're giving you this nostalgia
Yes.
as this place isn't going down. I saw some on YouTube of when Master P played for the Toronto Raptors. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a damn?
Yeah.
We're at the end. Meanwhile, a lot of you people, you're on the borderline of what do you brothers said last week? Those meals to the apocalypse.
Oh.
We only got certain meals.
Oh yeah. 9 meals to anarchy.
Yeah, the people are in that mode right now. But you want to go back to when Biggie Smalls was on the mic,
Arguing about who's the best rapper and all these stupid ass conversations and shit. Because it's comforting. It's like we say, look up the word coping mechanism. Because you said that. Because that's all these people do is they can't handle the truth. So they do everything in their mind to cope with it. Because it's too hard or too difficult in their mind to actually just deal. Okay? And that's going to cost a lot of you your life because you just didn't have the spiritual fortitude, really the Lord wasn't dealing with you to give you the strength to deal with truth. Okay? You got something? You got it?
This is the AI overview of coping mechanism. A coping mechanism is a strategy or technique used to manage and adapt to stressful or challenging situations. It helps individuals regulate their emotions, thoughts, and behavior in order to reduce stress.
Yeah, so how have Americans been taught to deal with stress? Like you said, food is a big one.
Yes.
A lot of you eat your way out of stress. You feel away, you need comfort foods, you need sweet foods, salty foods, like you said, the mukbangs. A lot of you indulge in just outright deviant sex. You just become a straight up just freaky man or a freaky woman. Drugs, any cheap thrills to get a fulfillment. And that's all America is. That's why scriptures call, what is America known in the scriptures as Babylon, the mother harlot. A harlot, a hoe ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. That's all it is. It's a cheap, quick thrill, dealing with a hoe. And that is the symbolism of America. Everything in this is quick. You go do something, you could go do the most biggest, we could all get tickets and go to the Super Bowl in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I promise you by the end of the week, we're going to be like.
Well, hey, the team that won it last year, one of the wide receivers, A.J. Brown, said, yeah, it was cool and everything, but the week after, he was like, yeah, it's time to go back to work. So how much more somebody that's watching it 16, 17, 18 weeks out of the year, man? And that's one of your favorite topics, sports.
Yeah, man.
Because it was a certain period of time where they had the World Series, they had the football going at the same time, NHL, MLB. Man. They had all these sports going on at the same time, which they still kind of do to a certain extent. But that's just an empty feeling that you get,
Tradition is basically what it is at this point. It's not fulfillment.
And
go ahead.
They'll give you the holidays next. See, people are getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas now. So people have been doing that for generations on end.
Mm-hmm. Because see, really this place is lame as fuck, and you people are lame. Just go say it what it is. Call it a spade, man. Because like when you really think about America, how the fuck does this place not got no new holidays, man?
Yes.
You niggas ain't did nothing new and excitement to say, hey man, you know what? On this day, every year we gonna celebrate this, we gonna celebrate that, nothing. That's how you know that this place is literally withering away. It's withering. What you got?
This is Isaiah 24.
Oh yeah.
And verses 7. The new wine mourneth.
1 Corinthians 7:31. Go ahead.
Isaiah 24 and 6. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. We're gonna read it from the top again. Keep
Verse
going.
9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Now you can go back to the top. We're gonna break it down.
Yeah. So verse 7 it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. A lot of people are sighing and crying, but we're really sighing and crying for the abominations that's done in this place known Babylon the Great. But these people are mourning because they're seeing that wickedness is losing.
Yeah.
All right, they're taking an L, and they're going to take an ultimate L. They continue to indulge in this wickedness, man.
They want that old thing back.
Yeah, they want that old thing back.
Hey, and as we're going to go there and get that in 1 Corinthians 37 and 31, I believe. The fashion of this world.
Yep.
This place is faded away. Don't you get it? All right. There's nothing else new for you to accomplish. It's all the same old, same old. That's why a lot of Jake on the internet is in that man to hell with all this, man.
Yeah.
We canceling Thanksgiving. Yeah, nigga.
Should have done that.
Should have been done. But welcome. Thank you for catching up. But damn. Yeah, the holidays is canceled. Yeah, yes. Cancel the shit, man. It's stupid. Go ahead with that.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 30.
Yep.
And they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not.
Ooh, I wasn't even looking for that, but shit, restart that over from the top.
It says,
Jeez.
It says, 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 30, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though.
See, that's why you gotta really read the spirit. You gotta be discerning of things, because everybody out here will have a space. Had that they saving face. Nobody's gonna ever really show you. See, me, I have a good knack of forcing truth out of people, like on my job site, or just people in general. Like, nah, they just open up. But in the spirit of it, it's like, bro, you don't got a lot of me. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, man, that shit fucked up, man. Yeah, nigga, I know it's fucked up. So admit it.
Yeah.
Right.
First part of it is admitting what the problem is, so then we can get to the part of what? Seeking solution, which we know what is the solution. Serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, so we can just get the ball rolling.
Yeah, because one of the fruits of the spirit is joy, man. Yeah. We have joy doing this work. And another thing, we have joy seeing the downfall of this place, because that's one step closer to the Lord willing us being saved.
Yes, sir.
And the scriptures also say, "My servant shall eat." We don't.
Yeah.
You know, if a brother's lacking, we gonna come together and make sure that brother ain't lacking, man.
That's a
but
fact.
you people are a bunch of cutthroats out here. Even the scriptures say a man's foes should be their own household. So you're gonna see a lot of kick doors being done by family members, the back door, so to speak.
Yep.
These backstabbers.
Yep.
We don't have that in the ministry, man. So we rejoice in that.
Yeah, we are truly our brother's keepers. We're not trying to slime the next man out and all this shit, right? Yeah. Any more? Yeah, keep going with that.
It was more. It says, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
The fashion of this world passeth away. That's why it's all like, you got to see this place in the spirit. Like I said, if you look at this place from a carnal lens, you're going to see, oh man, construction. By 2027, 2028, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
2028, the Olympics. They always in a mind frame of going, because that's what the kingdom is supposed to do. But you, through spiritual lenses, you should be able to see like, man, oh, this is fluff, man. This shit ain't amounting to nothing. All right? What's the heart rate? The scriptures say you should know the flock of thy people. What's the state of these people? How are they handling life? What are they looking like? Who's happy? What's successful? What does relationships look like? You don't judge a society on the top 10. You judge it on how the bottom is living.
Right.
That's why you said in the scriptures, it says rich or poor. There is no middle anymore. So Esau, when you are being judged by your society, you're going to have about a handful of rich, just a speckle of rich on your scale, and then that poor is going to be massive. And you got to explain that. See, in the kingdom of heaven, these I was meditating on that earlier, these heathens, man, they ain't going to be fucked up like that.
Nah.
Hell, they going to be rich if you can receive it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you still in your anger. We always talk about the anger of, man, yeah, of course, but you gonna beat riches out their ass. Yeah. What good is poor slaves? Exactly. That's bad economy.
Right, yeah.
And you wonder why this economy is failing? You've done everything in your power to keep everybody poor and through. And then you then when people are pouring through, you're looking around like, what the hell? That's why this is the land of confusion. Okay? Now what you got?
Still on Isaiah 24.
We keep going with that.
Isaiah
Go to
24.
2 Ezra 15. I'll tell you when you get there.
Isaiah 24 and 8. The mirth of Tabor ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth.
Oh yeah, all that mirth and happiness. Niggas ain't happy no more. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, shit. We was battling the happy-go-lucky spirit of niggas. We was battling that shit. Like, we really out here, and it's like, man, we like, man, you niggas supposed to be in the house of more than. Hey, man, fuck him. I'm happy. I'm getting money. I'm eating at these $1,000 steaks. I'm traveling. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Yeah. It seemed like that last era of nigga happiness was like 2015 to 2019.
Oh, yeah.
You see a lot of people on social media, man, if we could go back to 2019, it'd be cool, man.
Yep.
But that's the Lord forward in his prophecy, man.
That's it. That's why the Lord said he's taking the mirth out of this place. Because Jake loved mirth, man. One thing about, these other nations, they marvel at the fact of how they truly do. You can look it up. These other nations marvel at how niggas can be so joyful. They marvel at niggas' joy because that's what keeps us going. It's a defense. That's a coping mechanism of ours that the Lord hardwired in us. Yeah. But the Lord himself is taking that away. He gave us that to survive. And now he's taking it away. Yeah. Ain't no more mirth and joy. See, even with your music, read that part again about the music. Because see, what happened over the last 10 years too? Hella artists have been dying.
Yeah.
Everybody has at least felt one of their favorite artists die.
Right.
At least one, not your favorite all time, but somebody you really rock with, like Dolph.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in a sense, like, damn, not Dolph. Right? Damn, P&B Rock. There was a lot of characters that have died over the years. And what am I speaking to? Music. Music has a connection to you. Man, we all got a song that gets you, man, all right, you turn it on when you feeling bad.
Yeah.
Like, when you at home, you going through the stresses of just being in this truth. Sometimes you just sit on it, you just cut the YouTube on and playing your favorite music.
Yeah.
You just vibing out. Right?
Yeah.
So what is the Lord doing? He's taking away the ability for you people to lean on anything. You're not gonna lean on shit, but hey, if you do not lean on your how about Shimmy Shot first, all that other shit about to be taken away.
Right.
If I may,
of course.
Because you told me to look up the coping mechanism, but it describes two different coping mechanisms.
Okay.
It talks about the healthy and unhealthy.
Okay.
And what it talks about with the healthy, it talks about some of the stuff that we, through the spirit, the elders, the men on down talk about doing. It says exercising, meditation, spending time with loved ones, seeking professional help, and engaging in hobbies.
Come on now.
Which brothers, we push that, man. We push that on
yes.
one another. That's a healthy mechanism. But it also talks about unhealthy. It says avoiding the problem, substance abuse. It says isolating oneself, self-harm, and excessive screen time.
Hey, well, that's like the scriptures say the captive hasten to be loosened. This is prison. We are doing prison time. So like they say, what do they say in the world? Either you do the time or the time do you.
Yeah.
So how, like the Lord opened our mind up and let us know, listen, niggas, y'all went off, y'all in prison. You see what I'm saying? Now you can do this time right. Get in shape. Hey, stop, so wrong, folks. Be in shape. Be healthy. Read books. This is the same shit that niggas do in prison, but not everybody do. Like you say, some people in prison, what do? They get into doing gambling. The same thing you stupid asses are doing out here. It's the same thing. Prize picks and duels, fan duels and all this shit. Niggas in prison gamble.
They got the big ass TV screens.
They gamble on the same games you gambling on. Drinking hooch, liquor. A lot of you, that's how you deal with the coping of this. Illicit drugs, illicit sex. This is how you deal. But the Lord, like I said, the Lord is drying up all that shit. So there's no place for you to lean. You're not going to lean on none of that shit, man. That's, like I said, the music. The music is a big one. Because music, hey, listen, man, NBA YoungBoy got these niggas crying.
Yeah. Damn.
Because music is emotional. We can laugh at it and scoff, but we don't know what that whoever is doing that was feeling to feel or listening to connect to make that happen. The Lord is killing that connection.
And then a lot of these songs too, you know, it's about my pain this, my pain that.
Rod Wave.
Yeah, that Rod Wave depressed spirit that's going out. Everybody's got a song about how they feel and how they're depressed, man. That's because they can't go out here and do what they used to do, man.
Yep. So they are coping. And everybody's out here trauma bonding. That's the biggest thing out here. Everybody's trauma bonding. You're making connections that are not truly in the spirit. All right? Keep going.
Isaiah 24 and verse 8. The mirth of Tabor ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth.
Yeah, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. You people used to... I saw a video recently. If I can find it, I'm going to share it in the group. Where they showed the year 2000. New Year's Eve ball drop in New York. Right? So the year 2000, everybody, that ball dropped, it was midnight. It was everything your mind would tell you how a New Year's Eve celebration is supposed to be. Niggas was in Times Square. Strangers, I don't even know you. They hugging and embracing and kissing, celebrating. Yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Then you get to now, they jump to 2024. Same city, same ball drop. And everybody was in the crowd like, it wasn't no jumping and champagne and all that. It wasn't none of that. All right? That the Lord is ceasing all that. If you're not celebrating, like you said earlier, if you're not rejoicing in the downfall of this place, you're not going to have shit to rejoice in.
Right.
That's the only thing that's being left to rejoice in.
Right.
Keep on.
Isaiah 24 and verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song.
Yeah, not drink wine with a song, because like I said, we're humans. Yeah. Sometimes, like I say, you be low in the spirit. Hey man, all you want is some drink. You want to cut on whatever song that connects to you in that. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, we're gonna get through this, man. You know, you're gonna play me. I tell you, hey, I get in that vibe. Is I play Beanie Siegel, you can feel it in the air. I'm like, yeah, man, you just getting a vibe. Music and drink go together. So we're like, people act like we're humans. We're men.
Right.
So that's why I can make the connection of the music, because I'm like, damn, the Lord taking all these people that give you a vibe to sometimes carry you through the day. Sometimes all you got is a vibe to get you through the day. You working out, you put on this song, and it puts you in a space. But the Lord is taking all that shit, man. These concerts is not filled up anymore. You niggas is going broke. The scriptures say that we didn't touch it in Ecclesiastes 12, but what it says, the daughters of music shall be brought low. These artists are through. They're in worse financial straits than us.
Yeah.
Them niggas got $300,000 of bills and make $300,000. That's not a win. Nigga got $500,000 overhead, and that's why you see what's my man, The Game. He on the internet. Hey man, 50% verses. You need a verse, you got it. 50% off. I'm gonna get it to you quick. Nigga doing a buy one get one free sale.
Damn. And you wonder why Cash Money and No Limit got to do a verse.
Thank you.
They give you this impression that them
niggas got bills to pay.
Got bills to pay. Birdman and Master P got bills to pay, man. But they don't tell you that.
Y'all, but everybody see the chains and the cars and all that extra shit, and you get deceived. That's that wine. That's that deceitful Babylonian wine. Okay?
Isaiah 24 and 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter.
Strong drink is bitter. You remember our group, Mobb Deep? They had that song, Drink Away the Pain.
Yeah.
If you old enough to remember that.
Drink the pain away.
Drink away the pain. Drink the pain away. That was a song. That's a spirit.
Yeah.
The scriptures themselves say, give strong drink to him that is about to perish, roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
But now the drink don't fit, man. The drink ain't drinking.
I'm thinking about that Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes when he was at the bar and he was drinking the carrot juice and his eyes was all glazed up.
Yeah.
He was all depressed. That's how people are nowadays, man. You go to the liquor store, people are just loading up. It ain't for no next party, man.
That's to get through the day.
Yeah, let's get through the day.
Understand? Yep,
So,
go ahead.
Yeah, you'll have a coworker or somebody you see going inside that same liquor store 2-3 times a day, man, to get their fix, man.
Man, listen. Listen. As a man that frequents a liquor store too, let me tell you, man, them liquor stores, man, a lot of these liquor stores now, they opening up at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
9 in the morning, you gonna go get a bottle of Hennessy. And you think that bottle wait until, they used to have them old sayings back in the day, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Niggas don't give a fuck about that. Niggas cracking that shit up in the AM. And it's not the party. They not at the beach drinking margaritas. Right. Niggas that need that drink to go deal with Eve on a job site or some devil. That's that medicine. Okay? But it ain't medicine no more. Yep. See, it used to be you could get a drink and, hey man, I'm just, yeah. We don't even, listen, when you were younger in this walk, we used to do that, right? Shit, you go through, hey man, let's just get a bottle. We don't even drink strong like that no more. Hey man, fuck that shit. Cause we just dealing. Yeah. All right, you keep going.
Isaiah 24 and verses, well, I'm going to read 9 again. Mm-hmm. Isaiah 24 and 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Mm-hmm. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Mm-hmm. Verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down.
Mm-hmm. And that's why all of this is happening, because this city of confusion, which is Babylon, is breaking down. The very moral fabric of this place has broken down. There is no glue holding this place together anymore. You got if you haven't seen on TikTok, you got this woman, which, hey, I love it. I pray the Lord keep the spirit on her doing it. She calling up all these churches. You seen that? Yeah. She calling up all these churches and she's pretending that she's a mother that needs a formula for her baby because everything's happening and she doesn't have any formula. So she's calling up all these churches, putting the church info. Hell, some of the churches are right around the corner from us. Wow. Right? And they're like, oh, no, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're not, yeah, no, yeah. Keep looking. Damn. And these supposed to be your storehouses. Yeah. Shit. They said, hey, them niggas didn't even sit in the office and say, all right, man, we gonna come. Hey, I got 5 in the pot. Here, ma'am. Take this and go get your baby a bottle of formula, $20. Go get you something. All this is failing. The structure as a whole is failing. The religion is failing. The money is failing. The entertainment is failing. The food is failing. The love of this place is failing. The love of many is waxing cold. Men hate women. Women hate men. Women hate children. The old hate the young hate the old. This whole thing is broken down. Yeah. But these people, these NPC ass people, they can't see it because they're the fucking problem. Right. How they gonna see what's going on and they in it being the fucking problem? I don't know what he's complaining about. I'm looking forward to Meemaw's turkey. I'm looking forward to Auntie Sandra's good. Who fucking cared dish, man?
You know it's bad when these people are looking forward to GTA 6 next year.
You got people that are saying their only purpose in life right now is staying alive to play GTA 6. Yeah. This place is through. People say that scriptures say that people are destroyed when they have no vision. Right. How is this place growing if that's growth? Right? If we're growing something, hey yo, I can see the vision. The vision gets clearer. We see where we could take this, right? That's growth. If this place was really growing, everybody out here would have a clearer vision of where they see themselves at. And they like to say, my 5 to 10 years. Yeah. 5 to 10 years, I see myself. You niggas going 5 to 10 years, see yourselves in a concentration camp, man.
Right.
All right? Yeah, keep going.
Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Every house is shut up. That's where it's coming to. See, like we were speaking before we cut the cameras on, this airport cut is going to lead to, as we're going to get in the second Ezra's, that one shall desire to go into a city and not be able to. All roads is leading to martial law, which is going to lead to the MOTB. Period. But like I said, y'all don't get mad at Clark Howard when he tell you about scams and shit.
Right.
You don't get mad at them, but you get mad at us for telling you what the hell is going on.
Yeah, you make skits about it.
You make mockery of it, which is fine with us. Like I said, when it happened, ain't nobody talking about that skit no more.
Right.
Because the mirth is failing, dickhead. Shit ain't niggas. You get a 3 second, you get 30 seconds of laugh, and then it's right back to the fact that your back hurt. You got a tooth that need to be pulled. You hungry. Your woman needs something. You need something. Your kids need something. Niggas ain't laughing like that no more.
Right.
When the last time we seen a new emerging comedian?
Damn.
Yeah.
You niggas still watching? Hey, bro. You niggas still like you say, that back in the day spirit. That's why these niggas like Dave Chappelle can't retire. LeBron can't retire. They don't got no new niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no new niggas. They ain't got no more niggas, man. It's over with.
Yeah.
So now the only thing left to do is bring them draconian measures and put foot up ass.
Right.
Okay? You got that in the second Ezra's?
Time. You want me to get to the point?
Go up a few verses.
Time. This is second Ezra's 15 and verse 14.
Yep.
It says, "Woe to them."
Yep.
It's like it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein."
That's all. That's a mission statement.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our mission is, to tell you. Hey, woe to the world, man. Destruction. See, years ago when we were saying this, man, especially with the apostles and elders, yeah, you people didn't want to accept it. You couldn't see it.
Yep.
It's getting to a point where really we don't even got to talk no more.
Right.
We just going through the motions. This is truly foolishness of preaching. We're telling you shit that's actually happening. No, remember, y'all brothers has been here. It was years ago, right, brother? We'd be like, hey man, we bring out Matthew 24, and we'd be like, hey man, famines.
Yeah.
One day.
Earthquakes.
Right, we was in that, when we was down the street, we was heavy in the,
Yeah.
hey man, one day, man, you people, man, hey man, one day, nigga, today.
Oh, I remember it was years ago. Bishop Tazo said at 5 Points that it's gonna be one day where there's not gonna be any stadiums open up. It's not gonna be any entertainment. And through the spirit, he was talking about 2020.
Yeah.
And that was like 2017 when he said that.
Yes.
So
see? Now, we're even having to change our tense of how we speak, because before it was truly in the senses of things to come. We're not really telling y'all people things. We're telling you the things to come down that's left down the road, but really we're reporting on, like, hey, the airports are being affected right now. That's going to lead to you not being able to leave. If your ass is on certain, hey, you know how the flights normally do this? East or west? They about to shut this shit. You niggas about to get from the east coast to the west coast. You niggas about to do this. You niggas about to go from South California to Idaho to some bullshit ass plane, right? Some fucking crop duster sitting in there with bench chairs, right? Some illegal airplane gonna take you from there to Oklahoma. You're gonna have to go back to Arizona. You're gonna have to go further west to then try to get to Texas, to then get back to Georgia.
24-hour flight.
What was once a 3-hour flight has now turned into a week-long journey. Okay?
Better off driving there.
Shit, hey, that's because we're going back. You niggas always talking about that back in the day. I've been saying this for a while too. It's really going back to the day.
Yep.
When your ass wanted to get somewhere, you had to get in your fucking car. Yeah. Hey, we old enough to remember. Your parents, our parents. I didn't get on a plane until I was damn near an adult.
Yeah.
Niggas in the 80s and 90s, Niggas was driving from Cali to Florida with 1 bucket of chicken. Tell me I'm lying.
No stops.
No stops. Peeing in cups.
Cups.
That's where it's going to. You niggas have gotten spoiled. Now you bitches get on fucking Spirit planes and you acting a monkey in the airport because you were able to pay $45 and fly from Atlanta to Detroit. Them days is old. Like you said earlier, the vintage is failing. All that shit that once worked for you, it ain't working no more. All right? Keep going.
Oh, continuing on. It says, woe to them.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Back in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yep.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Draw nigh. That's why I've been the mission at hand, teaching, trying to warn everybody. A sword is drawing nigh. The sword is here. Part of that sword is starving you people out.
Right.
That's a major portion of that sword. Scriptures say it is better to die of the sword. Lamentations, what that? Lamentations 4 and 7. It's better to die by the sword than by hunger. Dying of hunger, starvation is literally you cannibalizing yourself. It is cannibalism. It's just you eating you. Okay? That's a terrible way to die. Okay? And like with a lot of things, when your body reach a point of no return, it don't matter. If your body has come to the taste of eating kidneys and fucking liver and eating heart, your body ain't gonna turn that shit off if you decided you got some chicken now. Just because you got some chicken and beef, some rice, the body be like, man, shit, this is easier. This is better. Just keep eating this nigga. That's part of that sword. All right, you keep going.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yep.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yep. That includes everything from race to gender to age. That includes ideologies. That includes geographical location. That's one people against another, and it's going to be war on all fronts, from just everything. Okay? Read that again.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh,
Yep.
and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Why are they going to fight? Why? What's some of the reasons they're going to fight? Lack of resources.
That's right.
Food, bread, water, medicine,
Just because.
aspirins, nigga. The little things that you think don't mean nothing right now, niggas gonna be cracking skulls over.
So like me and this brother was talking about it on the way to camp. You know, people just gonna start taking their anger out on their bosses and stuff, man, because they upset.
You cutting hours and all that goofy shit,
Yeah.
they gonna put that blame on you.
All that weird.
Because niggas is under pressure. That's why the scriptures say, if it be at possible, be at peace with all men. You gotta exercise that in all elements of life, because these people are like shooking up soda cans.
That's right.
They're shooking up bottles of champagne.
Yep.
They ready to pop. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a story. Yesterday I was at the job. It's like my job is this portion of it was stressful, right? So this nigga's driving by. He's like, I'm trying to park. I'm like, hey, you can't park here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the whole, explanation of it. And then I'm like, listen, I'm still being calm, but at the same time, I'm still, hey, hold on now. I can match you with this too. Don't. But at the same time, he kind of was like, oh, it's like the spirit hit him. Hey, bless you. Where he was like, hey, man, I'm tripping, man. I just got out the feds. He just started, he was like, man, you know what, man? I'm tripping. I just got out the feds. I'm so used to da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, hey, it's all good. I get it. And then we dapped it up and went about our, but it's all, that's not going to be all of y'all's, how situations go.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all gonna meet these type of hotheads, and they're gonna lose it on you.
Yeah, because we just mentioned earlier that a lot of people are trying to get over on people, and people remember that, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, You gotta use wisdom amongst the what's the scripture say? Use wisdom to those of the use wisdom to those that are without.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man, and then they watch these Purge movies.
They got demons on
When
them.
them lights go out, man, they're gonna be like Diego, man. It's gonna be Diego's time, man.
Hey,
because, you know, they're gonna go after a baby mama or co-worker or whoever, man. That vendetta is gonna be deep within them. But the scriptures say, vengeance is of the Lord, man.
Yeah. See, that's us reporting it, because we're not gonna be in a. Hey, how the Lord moves us, time will tell. Because the scriptures do say the Lord's gonna basically switch us from fishers to hunters. So we'll see how that plays out. But like you said, our spirit is not about. I'm not over here sitting with a kill list, man.
Right. Yeah.
All right. But just because we aren't, don't mean that these people out here aren't. All right. A lot of you men, you out here, you be fucking these women over. Hey, Eve ain't right, but at the same time, that don't give you a license to just fuck somebody over. Just use and abuse. So a lot of y'all got that blood on your hands. All right, you keep going.
Jumping back in where we go? Back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Yeah, read that again.
2nd Esdras 15 and verse 16. "For there shall be sedition among men."
Yep. So we all here know sedition. Basically, is in a quick definition, is when the people basically go against the government. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm using my phone. Go to chat. Yeah, I was gonna do a lesson on it, but since we here, go to chat and ask chat what is the list of a what's the Constitution say about a tyrannical government? What's it say? Because the people are supposed to rise up against a tyrannical government, right?
Yeah, the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment. Look up the Second Amendment, and then I want to look up on chat what is the what makes a nation tyrannical, or something to that extent. So get the you got the Second Amendment? Mm-hmm. Let's read that and then go to chat.
It says the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. Mm-hmm. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Mm-hmm. Now, where is it? Is it in the Constitution that speaks about that it's the people's duty to rise up against a tyrannical nation? I think that's in the Constitution as well. Did anything come up about what makes a nation tyrannical?
Should be in the Second Amendment. Yeah. I think that's pretty much.
Because see, when the scriptures speak about sedition, the Lord gonna put the spirit on these people, because really, you people are supposed to. You got it? Go ahead.
This is from Chat GPT. It says a nation becomes tyrannical when power is concentrated in the hands of a few or one who rules without accountability.
Who is that? That's not Trump. That's not Trump. Let's be honest here. Read that again.
It says a nation becomes tyrannical when power is concentrated.
Power is being concentrated as we speak. He's literally, the government is shut down, concentrating the power. Mm-hmm. Okay, keep going.
It says concentrated in the hands of a few.
Yeah, a few. It's all of this idea of a democracy, because the word democracy goes into what? The fact that power is supposed to be in the hands of the people, right? Yeah. Hey, shalom. All right? So the power is supposed to be in the hands of the people, right? That's the whole point of democracy, right? Yeah. But this is saying that the power is in the hands of a few. Yeah. And if you're being honest, you would know that truly that's what it is. Yeah. All right, keep going. And really what people are waking up to is that them juice boxes, all right? Them juice boxes are really the ones in power, which is a concentration of power. Hey, shalom, bro. All right, keep going with that. Hey,
it says a nation becomes tyrannical when power is concentrated in the hands of a few or one who rules without accountability.
Can't nobody tell Trump, and it wouldn't matter. This is not no Trump bash. I don't give a fuck who it was. If it was Trump, if it was Biden, whoever it was, it wouldn't matter. But the person that is at hand right now, that's who is basically leading without accountability.
Yep.
All right, keep going.
It says suppress freedom and use
Oh,
fear.
suppress freedom. Freedoms are being suppressed.
Yep.
Okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. They try to take away social media. They try to take away, all of these different liberties are being stripped from you.
Yep.
Bring out your precept.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns, like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Yeah, you can break it down.
So that the two horns is the beast is the revival of the Roman Empire. All right, coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. That lamb represents speaking peacefully.
Yep.
The two horns represents the bipartisan two-party system that this place has.
Operates under.
Operates under throughout it. Democrats and the Republicans. Back in ancient Rome, it was the plebeians and the patricians.
Yeah.
So this points to the fact that this is New Rome coming back again.
Exactly.
It says it spake as a dragon. The dragon goes into the draconian laws. So it gives the appearance of peace like a lamb, but it's going to speak, and you're seeing it right now with DJ Trump, which we know is Nero coming back, and then reincarnation.
Yes, sir.
He's speaking as a dragon. He signed all those executive orders in the beginning of the year. He set the plan, wrote the plan out, and now he's executing the plan.
Yeah, that's why he's already walking around with hats with 2028 on it. Technically speaking, he's already done 2 terms. He's not, according to the Constitution, supposed to be able to go a 3rd term. So that means that is a concentration of absolute power.
Yeah.
Of course.
And that's why you got a lot of these people in these certain public places, these institutions, they have these no king rallies, right? No king. A king is all powerful.
Wait, we don't live under a monarchy.
Right.
We live under a democracy.
Right.
So why even use the terminology of a king?
Right.
Because it's combating the spirit of which he's coming in. But a lot of you don't want to see that because you're still stuck in that the shadow of America. No, it's America. We vote. The president.
Right.
The president. He go 8 years. Okay. God bless America. That's it. That's it. Now crack a beer and let's put the Hawks on. Put the Falcons on. Put the Braves on. Put reality. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. That's putting your head in the sand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And not. So like,
No, go ahead, bro.
Not facing the reality of this place crumbling, man.
Yep. Coping with you're coping through ignorance. That's a lesson. Yeah, you keep going with that.
It says suppress freedom and use fear or coercing.
Use fear. Hey, if I got to kick in your door, right? We'll arrest you, right? We'll cut you off the system. All of that is fear tactics. That's what they're using. A lot of people are afraid to speak up because they are afraid of being, what's this new terminology? Doxed, right? Where somebody puts your information all out there. Hey, that's what Antifa does. One of Antifa's, good God Almighty.
Woo. Lucky you got a truck.
Sorry, ignorant shit. One of Antifa's fighting tactics is doxing, where basically one basically puts all of your information out there to the public. Your address, social security number, license number, all of that information. These are fear tactics of basically keeping you in check. All right. Any more to your scripture? If not,
that
well,
was it.
You go ahead.
It says, and use fear or coercion to maintain control.
What was that not with the jab?
Yeah.
The jab campaign was nothing but coercion. If you don't do this, you can't travel. If you don't do this, you can't shop. If you don't take it, you can't work. If you don't do this, you're not going to get your medicine. If you don't do this, you don't deserve a bed. All of that is fear tactics and coercing you into doing something.
Yep.
Showing you that we are in a tyrannical, I'm building a point that we're in a tyrannical system.
Yep.
But according to the Constitution, the whole reasoning for the right to bear arms
Yep.
is because you assholes supposed to fight.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
That's the whole point of it. You're not supposed to be blicked up, just because.
Right.
You just got all these blicks and shotties and all this ammunition and shit just because it's cute and cool.
Right.
Or for your neighbor. No, nigga, it's supposed to be really. You supposed to if you're a patriot, shit.
You're a real American.
You a real American. Hey man, go handle that.
Right.
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 Y'all really got to go handle your business. I'm speaking on American founding
Father type stuff.
principles, yeah. All right. Now read that again about a sedition before you go back to the points of a tyrannical, because this is leading to people having a spirit of sedition on them, is because one day they're going to wake up to the fact that they're in a tyrannical society. Somebody look up the word tyrannical. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition among men. That means something broke the spell. Ooh. That literally means that something broke the spell of these stupids being locked into this society. To the point where it's like, there was a fighter, I don't know if y'all saw him, he was a UFC fighter. And after his fight one time, before Trump was getting elected, or during that time period, he was like, hey man, I stand with Trump. Hey man, Trump took a bullet for our country. I'll take a bullet for him, right? This was the same fighter, same year, this year, the top of the year. Fast forward to like a couple weeks ago, he's like, man, I'm changed. I don't support this guy. Hey, I came around. I'm sorry, guy. I know.
But had a revelation.
He had a revelation. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Mayweather.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. So what happens? That means that the spell on these people are going to get broken to the fact of, and when you really learn that you're deceived, like when you learn that, like, let's just use a woman. When you learn that a woman is using you, and then you come to the light of it, oh, you see red.
Mm-hmm.
You see red. And now imagine that with these people when they realize that, like, wait a minute, I was the biggest supporter of this place. I paid taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I kept the laws. They gonna want blood.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with these churches. Don't be surprised over this next 3 to 6 months that we start seeing more pastors get their noodles laid out on the streets, man.
Give me my money back.
And you know what? Hey, I'ma say it in the spirit. If you a dickhead and you're still going to these churches and your church don't feed you, before you risk your life to go do something in a grocery store,
Yeah.
hey man, go holler at Pastor Jenkins, man.
Do it to them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go holler at him. Go holler at him first. If you've been paying your tithes at Southern Baptist, First Baptist, wherever, 3rd, 4th, 5th Baptist, okay, and he don't got a spread. He don't got no cornmeal for you. He don't got no beans for you. He don't got the simplest things for you.
Right.
Oh man, hey, I'm not condoning violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put it rest. You fill it in. You know. He keep going.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Now hold on. You got that? You got tyrant or tyrannical?
Tyrannical.
Yep. Let's see what that says.
This is a tyrannical in Google. It says exercising power in a cruel or arbitrary way.
It's cutting off the ability for 41 million families to feed themselves. Is that not cruel? That's not some cruel shit? See, we all know through prophecy that the Lord said that he was going to cut off the nourishment of these people. We understand that through prophecy.
Yep.
But take away that element away and think about the idea of 40 million people not getting food. That's some cruel shit. Now, we understand through prophecy that, hell yeah, fuck these people. We got all that. We got that understanding. But just taking away that, according to what we're reading about what would define a tyrannical nation, is cutting off the way that 40 million people feed themselves, not considered some cruel shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting off the ability, people's food stamps, where they gonna live at.
Yeah.
What's some other things that have been taken? Child care. A lot of people get child care credits. That's going away.
You know, they got these programs, First Start programs, you know, that they implemented back in the day. Head Start.
Yeah.
Those types
Help
of
the children. They cutting all of that.
Cut that.
So this is see a tender country, a tender nation, a nation that considers its people would make sure its people is good.
Yeah, because the crazy part is they got all these billions and millions of dollars to send across the water, but you don't have enough money to fund these certain programs. That's you telling me that's a coincidence?
Come on now.
That's by design. If you got billions of dollars to send to a country that's hundreds of thousands of miles away, but you can't handle your own business right here with the funding, people should be asking themselves questions, man.
And you don't know what's the ill part about America too? The amount of waste.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You know how much grocery store waste there is, and the fact that y'all not setting up systems, in fact, to just feed people in the senses of, hey man, you know what? If you got your card, you can flash your card. It's an up-to-date card. Come to the grocery store. Y'all can get first pickings on the shit that's gonna go bad. We already went through all our fucking sales on it. Mm-hmm. We had it regular price. We went 25% off, 50% off, 75%. It didn't get sold.
They throw that shit away.
They gonna throw that shit away anyway.
Yeah, that's sick, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so strike one. We're leading up why sedition is going to happen, because this is a tyrannical country. This is not a free place. This is not a place that cares about its people. You keep going with tyrannical.
Tyrannical and Edom Online says arbitrary, despotic. I have to get that.
Yeah, we got to get that word. Let me have to start. It is despotic ass place. Yeah.
It says oppressively harsh and cruel.
Oppressively harsh and cruel. You're really if you cannot say with a straight face and accept that America is a what?
What's that?
Read that last part again.
Oppressively cruel.
If you cannot accept or you cannot see that America is oppressively cruel, then you're a dumb fuck.
Mentally sick.
You're mentally sick. You're a retard. You're stupid. You deserve everything bad coming your way. If you can't acknowledge the fact that this is a overly oppressive place, the scriptures say that in Isaiah 14 that what? That the Lord's going to cease this the oppression. Somebody get that. You get that actually. Get Isaiah 14.
I got despot for you.
Go ahead with that.
Despotic means or to be like a despot, and a despot is a ruler or other person who holds absolute power, typically one who exercises it in a cruel or oppressive way.
Absolute power. That's what Trump is on the path to. Go ahead with it.
I looked on Chat GPT. I asked, is America
Isaiah
becoming
14.
tyrannical? And it says, that's a very important and complex question. The short answer, yes.
Say that again. You say yes to what? That America is.
You just said it straight up.
Yeah. The short answer, yes.
The short answer. Right. It can go on and on, but the short answer, yes.
Come on, nigga. Hey,
Right.
chat like, man, come on, nigga. You know.
Come on now.
It says there is
don't
credible
need to be
evidence that
long-winded.
the United States
Yes.
is experiencing
Right.
what scholars call democratical backsliding.
Yeah, this place is falling back into the dark ages of its existence. This is why everybody's going back to that, especially these white people. They back in that zone of, yeah, nigger. you goddamn nigger. Blackface. They do a blackface and all that shit. Because this place is backsliding.
Yeah.
Because it's cruel. See, when it was sweet, when the money was flowing, yeah, we gonna keep it moving, man. We're not gonna let Satan win. When the society was flowing, when everything was right, niggas didn't care about racism. They didn't care about that shit because why? What do these crackers will tell you, right? Hey man, I don't see skin color. I just see green.
Okay. Color I see is green.
Only other color I see is green, which is true for maybe a decade or two. Not no more because it ain't no green. Any more to that? I want to hear that. Yes.
Oh, it continue on. It says But whether it has become fully tyrannical is a more contested claim, and many would argue it has not. It says what the.
Oh, he right. Yeah. That's a lot more bad to come. He right.
Right.
You gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, and the only reason people don't feel that it's tyrannical because they still give them the illusion of voting.
Yeah.
That they can go out to the polls
Yeah.
and that their vote counts and that it matters. That's the delusion that people are living
Yeah.
in. So if they didn't have the ability to vote, so quote unquote vote, they would see that this place is tyrannical without a doubt.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
And hey, Jake loves that voting shit, man. Just a couple of days ago.
Oh man,
was voting
last
day.
Tuesday. It was last Tuesday.
Wearing the fucking peach.
They love their
sticker.
little stickers.
Sticker
I
on.
voted. Simple as hell. Simple.
Right. You know, Jake believed, man. As a
Damn.
black American, they believe in this place like
Yeah.
that. And that's the confusion that Babylon goes to the word babal, meaning
With the
confusion.
rotten peach.
We know that it's
Right.
coming down through prophecy. We can see it coming down, but it also gives the illusion that, hey, we're moving into greater times. You know, the future, AI,
Build back better and all this shit.
robots and shit. Yeah, build back better. MAGA, you know.
And you know what shows that the wisdom of this place is failing? They're creating. I heard somebody say this. This is when it made sense that they're building robots based off of humans. When humans, the design of humans in itself has flaws. There's certain things that we can't do that you're building something else to do. They're flawed. The building is already flawed because it's already like the Lord. When the Lord was creating, He created things in minds of like, I'm gonna make an ox for this reason. But this devil is just making robots. That's like, well, I'm gonna base it off of a nigga that's 5'2", nigga, 6'8". Like this is flawed. This isn't going anywhere. And people believe that's the future. You seeing little robots, and you think that we're gonna live in this robot-ass society, and you're gonna have a robot roommate.
You're
Like-
gonna be the robot.
Like, no, nigga, they gonna kill you. And before you see all that shit, you will be killed, and they just would then replace the robots. But that ain't happening either. All right? But like I said, we're dealing with this sedition and the fact that it's gonna lead to you people waking up and realizing that you're living in a fucking oppressive place. A lot of you don't believe that. Right. Your mind still says, well, it could be worse. It could be Africa. It could be Ukraine. It could be here. It could be there. Right. You niggas don't know, nigga. People are leaving here and going to
there.
those places.
Those places are better than here.
The fuck? People are fleeing this country going everywhere else. But you still in, well, America's still better. Nigga, you're stupid.
London, Santorini, all that.
They're going everywhere.
Right.
These realtors are speaking about the fact of how they've had so many cases of people selling homes and leaving the country. They were saying there used to be a time where maybe like you might get one client a year that ups and leave America to go to another country. Like, hey, I don't even want to be American no more. I'm good. Now they say this one realtor was saying she's got like 5 of those in a month. She's seeing it's more people that have the means and the money too, and the connection and the heart too. They getting the fuck out. Hey, regular niggas is getting out of here.
Yeah. Peace of mind, man.
Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Hey, Judah's like, man, fuck it here, man. Judah like, I'm going to Colombia. If you got any means too. Hey, listen, if we weren't teaching and preaching, I'd be trying to get the fuck out of here.
Nah, real talk.
We just got a job.
I'll go to my mom's country, Ecuador.
See, right. I go with you to your mom's country. What you talking about? Yeah, we all going.
Yeah.
Go in with tyrannical. If there any more to it,
That was about it on it.
that was it. So keep on with what you got. Or read that Isaiah 14.
Come. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. The Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Yeah, so the Lord is going to get us out of this oppressive ass place. All right? We are oppressed. Look up the word oppressed. Because, see, we got to go and, sometimes spirit jump on these words because, hey, these people, a lot of times we just use these words. We don't necessarily understand what is being said. Okay? You got it?
Yes, sir. This is oppressed in the Edom Online. Weighted or pressed down.
Oh, no. Everybody feel like there's a weight on their fucking back, man. Just a big sack of sand that just get dumped on. Here's another 50-pound bag. Put another 50-pound bag there. Another 50. You carrying 200, 300, 400 pounds of weight on your back. It feels. That's oppression. Having to pay all these goddamn bills. Having to just pay for everything costs, man. Yep. All right, it costs for us to come. It costs for us to teach. Yep. You think this is free? People be like, "Hey, bum, nigga, how much money we spend in fucking parking?"
Sometimes you gotta double it.
Come on, right?
Like, sometimes you get ticked.
It might inspire you to become an old girl, and then you gotta pay for it again.
Come on, man.
Gas.
The gas to get down here, not going to work. It takes money to do this because this is an oppressive ass place.
So it's a sacrifice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Apostles of old in Corinth, they was not paying for parking, man.
Come on, man.
They was not pulling up to where they was teaching. And they had to put a shekel in the machine.
Right, tie the horse up.
And tie the horse up, and then some nigga bitch was walking by with a. If you don't pay this, it's gonna double in 14 days.
That shit wild.
Come on, man, we had to pay for everything. We taxed on everything. This is oppression. But a lot of our people, because they get some coochie here and there, they can play the PS5, right? They can get chicken wings and pizza. They in good case. All right. Any more to that, Isaiah?
Yeah. Continuing on, Isaiah 14:1, it says, "And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob."
Yep, keep going.
Verse 2, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were."
That's right.
"And they shall rule over their oppressors."
Rule over their oppressors. Who are we oppressing? These so-called white people love to be tough online and talk all this shit. But really, how are we oppressing them? How the fuck is we oppressing you? Right. How the fuck is Issachar or the so-called Latin tribes oppressing your white ass?
Right. We don't have the power.
We don't have any power. So I can't even oppress my woman.
Come on, man.
Shit, the fuck is you talking about? We can only impress because we slaves.
Not but him.
We gotta impress. You gotta impress that job. You gotta impress your boss. You gotta impress. We always in that space. We don't got the power like the brother to say to oppress.
Just put them tap. You gotta put them tap.
Yeah, you better put your tap shoes on, nigga.
No, real talk.
You better put sir before every nigga, every boss you got's name. But we're oppressive. You white people are the oppressors, and you hate the fact that that's your claim. You gotta claim that. You gotta accept that. No, hell no, that was back then. Hey, well, go back to Isaiah 14 and 21.
Yeah. This Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. It says, "Prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquities of their fathers."
Yeah, you gotta pay for what your fathers did. You gotta pay for what Andrew Jackson did, and a bunch of big-headed, non-talking crackers was doing in the woods 100 years ago, 200 years ago. You gotta pay for that shit. Hell, we out here paying for what our nigga forefathers did.
That's right.
We out here paying, so you gotta pay.
That's right.
You gonna get hey, slides on, bro. Yes, sir. Because you're the one with this tyrannical system. This ain't our system. Then you got these stupid but you know what? All that talk is going out the window, brothers. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get you. Next week, brothers, this week coming up, y'all brothers keep an eye out on Eve. Eve is I was out and about. And I'm like, man, Eve is a lot more friendlier.
Come on now. They speaking.
You already seen it. They already seen it. Y'all brothers paying attention. They speaking, they friendly.
Making eye contact.
They kind of flirting and shit. I'm like, damn, we only 8 days in the shutdown.
They make that shit quick.
You bitches is already getting friendly.
You gonna have on the ring?
Dad, what you got?
Oh, I got the word oppression in it. Edmond online.
Oh yeah, bring it up.
It says, cruel or unjust use of power or authority.
Yeah, we don't have that.
And see, I was meditating on, get Proverbs 29:2. All right, keep going, brother. Because see, we are not going to be, even in the kingdom of heaven, listen, after we go through that phase of putting foot up ass of these heathens, we're not going to technically be oppressive.
Right.
We're gonna rule them according to the law.
Yes.
And they're gonna be in the spirit, and they're gonna be in order.
That's
But that whole see, a lot of I'm saying this in the spirit because see, you got to remember we're a royal priesthood. We're royalty. We're not gonna. They're gonna get double, but it's not gonna be the same. We're not gonna be doing no derbies.
Yeah.
Derbies, dose, and
Yeah, yeah.
we're not gonna be doing all of that nastiness of Esau.
There's a difference between oppression and correction. We're gonna be doing a lot of correcting,
That's it.
hard correcting, but correcting nonetheless.
Until they learn the lesson that, hey, you don't want that hard correction, do it fucking right. Okay, and they gonna want to do it right.
Precept.
Go ahead.
To back up your point. Isaiah 2:3. And many people shall say, many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountains of the Lord, to the house of the Most High, the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways and will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So this is going to be willingly. We're not going to have to oppress them. Because who would want to run to oppression? This is saying, hey, we'll go and follow their ways. Because the ways that we're going to be ruling in is going to be ways of righteousness, man. There ain't going to be no oppression, man. It's going to be ruled in perfect harmony, man.
Yep.
According to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father.
Now, we're not getting soft on these heathens. They gonna pay. We're gonna beat the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta beat them in shape. We gotta break them and mold them to get to that point.
Right.
But once they to that point,
Right.
we're not gonna be we're not gonna be wicked kings. See, a lot of brothers, they be having that villain. You think you're gonna be in the kingdom, you're just gonna be a fucking villain. You are gonna be. We're gonna be tough. I don't want to downplay the aspect of, like you said, we're gonna rule, as it says in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, with a scepter, and we're gonna with a rod of iron. Yes, we are gonna be in that spirit, but you gotta see it beyond that to understand. Like, it's not gonna be oppressive. Because why? Who got Proverbs 29:2? Keep that. If you got to go ahead with it.
Proverbs 29.
I'm gonna step out of here in a second.
2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Yep.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
So the people are out here mourning because the wicked are bearing rule. They're oppressing the people. Esau took his time to rule and set up a tyrannical system. Yeah, you so-called white people, you are the tyrannical leaders of all this shit. You try to put the blame on everybody else. No, you can put it on the JOOs. But hey, I'm gonna break it to you. You're all Edomites.
Yep.
No. Jewish people aren't white people. Okay, cool. That's cool. Sure. You want to believe that? Cool. But you're Edomites. Okay? And you're the oppressive power on the earth. We're not going to rule like this. Yeah. How would a nation rejoice if we're being, like you said, we're oppressing their ass?
Right.
We just finding their ass and all that. No. Give us our portion, keep the laws, and stay the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, and the key to the word oppression, it says authority. We don't have no authority right now. So how the hell we oppressing them?
Oh yeah, but even in the kingdom, when we get the authority,
it ain't gonna be.
It ain't gonna be in an oppressive state.
Right.
We're not going. It's now Esau. We're gonna have foot on Esau's ass. Esau might. Now let me. I beg. I might stand corrected. Esau, you gonna be oppressed. You gonna be oppressed all the way until you are deleted. But you other nations, once you get it in order, once you get it right, you gonna be rejoicing.
That's because Esau he's wired to not do right. So he's going to constantly not be able to get right.
Yeah,
come on, man.
You know, so he's going to absolutely feel oppressed.
Man, we don't, like, when you think about what our people, really our people is very, as Jacob, the plain man dwelleth in tents. We really are a simple people.
Yeah.
You know how much work goes into creating this oppressive ass shit?
It's crazy.
The amount of work that goes into it, you gotta have a police force in the streets 24 hours a day, ticketing and fucking with people, harassing people.
Nigga micromanaging.
Just micromanaging the people. Damn, nigga, you can't jaywalk.
Yeah, right.
You're supposed to cross down here. Here's a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
$150 fine
Yeah.
or jail. What the fuck? We're not gonna be doing all of this. And that's why these people are under stress, losing their minds, because why? This is a tyrannical, oppressive place. All right? Any more to that? I'm gonna step down in a second. I'm gonna probably wrap up this camera and y'all can
It
just
says
stream off that.
oppressing down, violence, oppression. So basically, the word came from pressing against.
Yeah, pressing.
Together, press down.
See, truly, because what do we want? We want sovereignty. We want our own sovereign state, our own space to do as you see, as you please, within the realms and the borders of the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's sovereignty. That's what we want. And that's what the nations are going to get within our domain. Within the corner of our kingdom, you're going to have a level of sovereignty to lead your people according to our ways. Going back to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. That's what they're going to want.
Could I add?
Of course, bro.
Because what came to mind when he wrote read the definition of oppression, said to press down. When you press something down, you compress it. You know, you squash it. You make it dense and tight.
Yeah.
In our kingdom, it's going to flourish. That's why the Lord said, "In my kingdom, there spoke about many mansions."
Yeah.
The kingdom is it's just gonna continue to grow and grow and grow and grow.
It's gonna be fruitful and multiple. It's gonna be fruitful and multiply.
Right. So it ain't gonna be no compression and feeling, like you said, the sand on your back, the bags of sand just
pushing you down.
We're gonna get that breath of fresh air, man. And we can finally create and be fruitful like the
because see, we're not going to be afraid, because the scriptures say that the saints shall inherit the kingdom. Mm-hmm. So the kingdom is going to be ours through Yahweh Shai for forever and ever. So we're not in fear of some nation rising up and by chance taking over us, as Nate and IUIC like to say. That's never going to fucking happen.
Right.
So these other nations, they're going to accept the order, accept that we way up there and we down here. And they're going to be just as happy as long as we allow them to do what they do down here. They're going to keep the laws. Right. See, a lot of our people, they get in their feelings, the two-thirds specifically, cultural appropriation. The white woman want to dress like the black woman and blah, blah, all this bullshit ass talk. Oh, that scripture, that's a cultural appropriation scripture. These other nations going to be miniature us's. They're going to be walking around, they're going to have beards. They're going to have garments.
They shall flow into Israel.
That's what we read. Exactly. Yep. It's beautiful. Hey, shalom, bro. Hey, shalom. They're gonna flow into us, and they're gonna mimic us in a way that they do already. They always they want to be like us now, wearing our Jordan, how niggas dress. They want to dress like. Right. But it's only gonna advance. See, niggas get uncomfortable being in a regal, royal position. Say, yo, these bitches, these white women, they care about my hair. Bitch, you got special hair.
Right. If you can grow it.
You mad at they marveling at your hair. Hey, I'm not a pet. Nobody said it. They looking at you like you're something you're looking at you like a child of God, man.
Right.
No. It's racism.
Right.
No. Cultural appropriate. Look that term up, man. And I'm gonna step down after that. Because that's what the kingdom of heaven is going to be. These other nations, what do you think they're going to be? What do you think they're going to speak? Swahili? French?
You ever seen them videos of so-called black people over in China?
Yeah.
How they just flock to them and want to touch them. And, yeah, that's for a reason.
Yes.
They're not making a mockery of you. You're God's chosen people.
Come on, man. And it's going to only increase to the point of, like, they're just going to rejoice. Because they're going to remember that this devil was ruling over them, and then they're going to see who's ruling, and we're going to be like, man, they're going to praise us and worship us. You got that?
Cultural appropriation is the adoption of an element from a minority or marginalized culture by members of the dominant culture.
Read it again. See? That's cultural. White women wearing braids is cultural appropriation. Get your own culture. What the fuck are you talking about? We're literally God's chosen people.
Yeah.
We are the Yahweh Shai is the prototype we all come from. But all of Israel, this nation, we are the prototype of people. We are the prototype. When it was speaking in Genesis and it said, let us make them in our image. Yeah, that's talking about all people, but who were the first people?
Exactly.
Us. The sons of God, we were made in the image of our power. And they're made in our image. Bring it up.
I got a quick one. Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 23. It says, thus said the Lord Yahweh, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold
Yep.
out of all languages of the nations.
Yep.
Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
Yeah.
Saying, we will go with you, for we heard that the Most High is with you.
That's where we are, brothers. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm about to step down, but in the spirit on that scripture, hey man, be ready for. I'm gonna tell you later, but I'll say to you, all of y'all in this regard, be ready for strange events to occur in your life. Scriptures speak about strangeness and effects and all these different words, wonders, and all that's gonna happen to all of us. It's gonna be a lot of situations you're gonna be thrown in that you just are gonna be like, yo. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be kind of really fear gonna try to keep you from it. You're gonna be like, hey, paranoid, and it could be. I'm not saying that sometimes it's not gonna be Satan, but what I'm speaking to in the spirit of, you gotta understand, we in these times, man. People gonna lean on you. Strangers, it ain't just you think that scripture talking about me leaning on. I'm gonna take the skirt of him, nigga. We got skirts.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, no, that means all of us taking on the Apostle Tahar's skirt. No, people gonna take on everybody that's got on a garment. If you keep your garment, the spiritual ones, that means that scripture gonna be fulfilled through you. People gonna hold on to you.
Right.
You just said you've been saying Isaiah 14. The first
Yep, it is.
precept
Yep.
says that strangers shall join on.
Strangers shall join unto us. The strangers are those that are not in this knowledge. These people are coming. So like I said in the spirit, I'm about to step down because, slavery calls. But, at the, but in the, but in the spirit of it all, hey man, a lot of strange things. These women gonna start flowing.
Yep.
Men gonna start flowing onto you. People that you be like, yo, I'm gonna tell you, man, something crazy happened the other day. You gonna be like, this is a nigga. But the whole time, the Lord set some things up for that individual to lean on you. So I'm gonna step down, let the next brother build. I'm gonna head on out of here. Shalom.